Welcome to Tarot Incentives Live. This is going to be a collective reading. It may resonate with a divine feminine or either a divine masculine. Someone wants you to show a lot of temperance, or they wanted you to. This could be, well, this is their energy. They wanted you, or their perceived energy of you. They thought you were going to be more moderate in your actions and kind of like not take the lead, but the opposite, like following behind whatever they felt was going to work for them, which may not have necessarily worked for you. They are surprised that you're moving on, although they were unresponsive, playing, not trying to be serious at all, refusing to halfway take half of a chance with you just because you didn't shut yourself off or shut yourself down from the dating scene. So this is who was surprised that someone has moved on. So this is the Seven of Pentacles energy here. So that could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. There is also this energy coming in, which is the Ace of Cups, which could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And then there is this Empress, which is Libra energy. And there is also coming in this Six of Pentacles, which again is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. And this, which is Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. Now, something having to do with these signs is coming up. Also, this could just be the energy that's coming in. So if they don't have this in their signs, this could be representative of the energy that they have had coming in. So let's take a closer look at what has been going on with them. So with the earth energy that's coming in here, someone was thinking that, they can make a happy home with you. And what ended up happening with that? It essentially didn't pan out because they followed some sort of bad plan and they didn't contribute it not working out to them having a bad plan. And that was that earth energy there. And then with the Leo, someone has Libra energy there. I want to throw Leo under the bus with this one. With the Libra energy, someone was really coming in as having an affinity for something spiritual. So they probably allowed a spiritual belief to, well, contribute to what they had going on. So if things didn't pan out a certain way, it's because they were tested religiously or spiritually. Or either you were being tested religiously or spiritually. And they ended up spending time with kindred spirits, people who they were on the same page with, because either this other person was not available, this Libra person. And then there you go, with the Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. So they were ambivalent about moving forwards or putting too much faith out there, or looking like they were crazy by trying to move forwards. Even though they had a little bit to go on, they would have been placed in a position to really take a huge step. And they were concerned, about their basic stability, just being able to move forwards, because they didn't know if the other person was going to end up having doubts. And now there is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo coming in again. They had something go on that they had to fix. So they had some sort of misunderstanding that they had to embark upon, trying to clear up. And so they were part of a team, so they really could not dictate their own availability, per se. So things went a different way because of that. That was something that was coming in as urgent for them. And then there is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. And someone is surprised that someone is moving on there because they had a lot of great combo with this person. So they kind of thought to themselves, well, things are probably going to progress. And time just kept going, just a ticking. And they were disappointed because things didn't progress in any manner. Definitely not in the manner that they were supposing. The advice that's coming in, I'm getting it's going to be twofold advice. One is a new vision. Either a new vision to move towards this person if you still would like to give this person another opportunity, even though you've been trying to move on, kind of like reverse that. And the other advice is to just go with your heart. If you have begun dating someone else and you're feeling very strong, passionate feelings there, go with your gut with that. Or if you're concerned about feeling very strong feelings for someone else or going back on your word to yourself, definitely cater to how strong your feelings are about this disappointment with something that didn't come to fruition, or maybe look into going about seeing who's right for you in a whole different way. Maybe the way that you've been going about seeking someone to be there, maybe it has just not been conducive to finding someone for a specific reason, which could very well be that strong action was not taken. You know, sometimes conversation is just conversation, working something through, working something out. You know, communication. It just have been something that the universe wanted to bring to your attention, and that person was the one who just helped you to comprehend something or feel better at some point in time. If you were seeking some conversation with someone else and they're surprised by that, or if you're the one who was surprised, the advice that's coming in is just to take some time out to think about why you're so upset, why you feel so threatened about someone else, especially if that person has remained interested in you, even though, you know, other people have come and gone out of their lives. There's some type of reoccurring interest, and maybe they are drawn to different people. Maybe they're seeking someone who's going to take initiative the way they are, or someone who is going to create with them in like fashion, someone who they can click with, because possibly they've been around people who had aversions to the way they go about creating things within their own spaces, and maybe they were just hoping they could find someone who wouldn't be averse to how they threw themselves wholeheartedly into creative measures, which is coming in here. It's very, very hardworking. So maybe other people couldn't handle it. Let's see who else is surprised that someone else has moved on. So there is an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini who is surprised that a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio has moved on. More specific signs here. There's a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio who is surprised that a Gemini has moved on. There is an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person who is surprised that a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo is moving on. And there is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio person who seems to be very surprised that someone is moving on, getting around at all. They felt like this person was someone who was going to be stagnant, someone who just stayed indoors, never got out, never did anything, never met anyone new, would never meet anyone new. This is probably going to be multiple signs. It's coming in as Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and also someone who is all about fairness in relationships. They feel like what's good for the goose is good for the gander. And this is likely to be a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries person. So I may go into detail in the description box for you guys about some of the personality traits that are coming into play in regards to why someone has felt like someone shouldn't have been moving on. Just so you guys can get a better picture of collectively the background issues that are coming into play with this, with their desire not to see you move on, no matter what the circumstances of the romance were. The advice ongoing is to, whatever you do, feel good in your spirit. Make sure you're feeling good in your spirit. If remaining isolated, not talking to anyone, waiting for someone else to respond, if that's what makes you feel good, then do that. If going out there, continuing to be a part of the general conversations going on around you, or if you feel like you want some camaraderie or whatever, if that is something that feels good to your spirit, then that is something that you should do so that you can feed your spirit, so that you won't put all of your eggs in one basket. I mean, before the eggs are even hatched. You know, if someone is saying that they're gonna give you some time and yet they never do, then that's just the advice that's coming in for those of you who have been faced with that. All right, guys, take it easy.